We're joined by Dillard political analyst Dr. Robert Collins. Thanks all for coming down, as always, for coming down. You know, first of all, the city attorney, you said weeks ago when we had you on here, she's an employee. The city attorney comes with that today. But look, the city attorney is a Mayor Cantrell appointee. Somewhat surprising, right, that she would essentially go against her boss here?
Well, sure. Somewhat surprising, because some people expected her to automatically defend the mayor because she was appointed by the mayor, she was hired by the mayor. She serves at the pleasure of the mayor. The mayor could terminate her at any time. But at the end of the day, I think we have to keep in mind that this is an attorney, she has ethical obligations, and so I think she carried out her ethical obligations to give the mayor and the city council her best legal opinion, which is that the mayor is an employee of the city and is bound by all of the policies that every other employee of the city is bound by.
And Robert, you have seen a lot in the political arena. This is a very interesting case. What do you see coming next with this? Do you see the council coming after the mayor for her salary?
Well, the council has been, at least the two council members at large, have made it very clear that if the mayor does not pay back the money, they are going to do a fiscal offset in the new year.
Does she not repay it even after her city attorney saying that, though?
I don't know. I don't know. She might get another opinion. She might, just decide to dig her heels in and wait for them to actually, take the legislative action. We'll have to see. I mean, there's no real predicting this particular mayor.
Mm-hmm.
And on the crime issue, numbers are numbers. And, she said, it's not actually what is happening. Mm-hmm. Look, you live in the city, you talk to people. What do you think voters think right now? And if the numbers show we're the crime capital and she's saying they're not, I mean, how does that make sense?
Well, voters don't feel safe. I mean, people feel scared. Even if we were not the murder capital of the U.S., you can just walk down the street and talk to people. People are scared. People are scared to go shopping here. People are leaving and going to Jefferson Parish to do their shopping and to gas up their car. And I think it's important for people to understand the designation murder capital of the United States is not a subjective term that you can have an opinion about. It is a quantitative term based on the actual number of murders per 100,000 members of your population. So you can't, I mean, I don't understand what the mayor was saying. She doesn't agree with it or she disputes it or whatever. It's simply a statement of fact. It's not something you can have an opinion about.
And just lastly here, the mayor seems like she's very defensive. Do you think that that's a good look for her with all of these things kind of coming at her? She's talking about the crime and, she's got this recall effort. What kind of stance do you think she should be taking at this time from your expertise?
Well, I don't think the mayor is helping herself at all. I mean, this is like the third or fourth press conference where she has had where instead of directly answering questions, she immediately went on to attack the press or to attack, members of the city council and to double down on her positions. I mean, I'm still waiting for the mayor just once in her life to say, I'm sorry if I did something to, to upset someone or upset the citizens. And so she hasn't apologized for anything. All she does is to go on the defensive and to double down. I don't think that's helping her. I think if she chooses to have press conferences at all, then I think the press conferences should be dealing with the positive measures that she's taking to move the city forward. If she's not going to do that, then if I was one of her media advisors, I would say, Madam Mayor, you shouldn't be having press conferences right now if you're not going to be willing to do that because you're not helping yourself right now.
Well, you're not her media advisor. You work at Dillard and you come here down here many times. And we're happy to have you down here as always. All right, Dr. Robert Collins, thank you very much.